Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Friday. It's snowing here in Pennsylvania. Go figure, rain all week, snow on Friday. But anyways, today's video, we're gonna talk about a change that's coming. But before we get into that, I want to thank all my subscribers. I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Creating the Difference, Bowlify. I'm not sponsored with Gebhardt's Bowling, but a shout out to Gebhardt's for everything that they do for me. And thanks, Brett, for being an awesome PSO. So, today's topic is, yes, I'm on my way to work, is making a change. So if you watched the Attention Star video that I did, after about 4 or 5 shots in, I started striking, I started being more consistent, started looking a lot better with throwing and hitting my marks. A couple people said, 14 pounds, I look pretty good with it, look a lot more consistent, I'm not so erratic all over the lanes with the ball. So I had a chat with my PSO and he's like, so get a 14-pound ball and try it. So Sunday, this past Sunday I got on Gebhardt's Bowling on their website and looked through the balls and that. I didn't want to get an expensive ball because I figured if I didn't like it, if it didn't seem to feel right, I wasn't out a lot of money, and plus my wife would get it because she throws 14 pounds. So went down through and I've seen the Fate and I'm like, yeah, I had the Fate, but in 15 it was only $130. It was on sale, but right beside it was the Storm Absolute for the same price. It was on sale as well, and I'm like, alright, I threw an Absolute in a demo last year and I loved it, but I just never pulled the trigger and bought one. So I ordered the Absolute, and again, thanks to Brett, my PSO, great turnaround. I had the ball 2 days later. And so last night I subbed in Leeds, took the Absolute with me, and I absolutely killed it last night with that 14-pound ball. My one buddy, Gary, shout out to Gary because I know he watches my YouTube channel. He was there last night bowling, and he even said that how much better I was, how much better I looked, how much better consistency I had releasing and rolling the ball and hitting my mark. So, excuse me 1 second. Yeah. But anyways, we talked about it off and on all night. Shot 198 with the ball right off the rail. I had a split, and then I chopped 1-3 off of the 136 into 10 frame. Hurt, stopped me from a 200. Went into the second game, shot a 258. Clean. So it was working really well, and got into the last game, not so much. I only shot a 140 last game, but I was in my head, opened with a couple splits in the beginning, and I just made some bad moves and stuff like that. I should have got out of that ball and got into something a little cleaner, but I decided to stay in it and see what it does. Thursday Night League, didn't matter. Like I said, I only sub in it here and there, so it was more of a test night for me to see what that ball will do. Still end up shooting a 596, which ain't bad. Should have been a lot better, but so all in all, I think the big change is going to be, I think I'm going to drop down to 14 pounds from 15, just for the fact that my consistency was a lot better. By game 3, I didn't feel like I had to really muscle the ball to get it down the lanes when they started drying up, and that's always a plus. So this is what today's topic is about, changing from 15 to 14 pounds. I think it's going to be a good move for me. Like I said, I am getting older. Two-handed ain't easy on me at this age, but if I can go back to one-handed, I would. I mean, I could always bowl left-handed, but that ain't very good. I tried for a couple months when I had wrist surgery. I just couldn't get it down. But, so yeah, all in all, I think that this is going to be a good move for me. The ball was still hitting hard like I was throwing 15. I didn't have to muscle the ball or anything like that. So we're going to see. Tomorrow, which is Saturday, I am going to go do a video with the Absolute. I may do a video with the Absolute and Attention Star, since they're both 14 pounds. And I'll post them up tomorrow so you guys can see what they look like. You already seen the Attention Star with me, but actually a ball that's actually drilled and fitted for me, you'll be able to see that with the Absolute. So alright, that's it. That's all I gotta say. The change is coming. Gonna make a weight change for bowling, which means I got a lot of equipment to replace. So that's the only thing that's gonna hurt, but gotta do what you gotta do sometimes to hopefully better your game and your average and your scores. So anyways, guys, I'm almost to work, so watch for that video this weekend, and until then, I'll see you out on the lanes.